Hello, my beautiful Aries. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome back. I'm Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Thank you so much for stopping by to view this video on my channel. I'm about to do your mid-October through the end of November messages from Spirit. I'm going to be using a couple of different decks. So mid-October to end of October will be a separate reading, and then we'll move on and have a reading for November. The reason I'm doing this is because I am going to take a class and give myself some time to study and really get into that class without having to or thinking about putting out readings and what I'm doing for all of you. I do thank you for supporting my channel and being here. I couldn't do any of this without all of you. So thank you. Okay, so let me see. First off, this is a collective reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates and leave the rest. What else? Please give it a like. That's all I ask. Just give it a like so we can get moving around YouTube. All right, so Aries, mid-October to end of October. On the 21st, the new Beaver Moon in Libra will be here, bringing in a feeling of balance, equality, just kind of an easy energy coming in there on the 21st of October, little before, a little after. On November 5th, we have the full Beaver Moon in Taurus. That could give you some feelings of wanting to be home, wanting to beautify your home, maybe decorating your home for Thanksgiving or planning Thanksgiving, some, kind of earthy earth energy. Also, remember not to be too bullheaded at that time. So November 5th, little before, little after. And then on November 20th, we have the new cold moon in Scorpio, that dark, mysterious one. So November 20th brings in some mystery. Maybe you're feeling sexy, dare I say. Scorpios are known for that. They have very typically charismatic personalities. So I don't know why I'm saying that for you. I haven't said that for any other sign, Aries, but November 20th, little before, a little after, maybe you're feeling a little sensual, a little, sexy. Okay, well, without further ado, Spirit, let's move on. So using from mid-October to end of October, the Halloween Oracle, because I only use that in the month of October. And you have ancestors. Ancestors. The love and legacy of our DNA. I love this card. I just think it's beautiful. The way they have the DNA strand as like plant life right on the tree, right? Beautiful. Know that you are ready and able to action your birthright of power. You have the support of those who came before you. There may be challenges or struggles, but you have everything you need to overcome them and prevail. You have everything you need to overcome any struggles that you come across, any challenges, any struggles. So mid to end of October, remember to call on your ancestors and guides to get through any struggles that you may have there at that time. All right, then we used the Tea Leaf Oracle. Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So this could mean that you're going on a journey to visit someone, or you're going somewhere you've always wanted to go, like maybe it's Machu Picchu or Mount Shasta or one of those very spiritually connected places, and you come back wiser. It could also just be that you delve deeper into meditation and connect more into yourself and obtain wisdom that way. But long journey, mental or physical, leaving you wiser. Then you have Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Just like that message in the ancestor card. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. A distant friend is thinking of you. So sometimes I will just kind of think, oh, I'm going to call Wendy or, Kelsey or one of my friends. I'm just going to call that person. And when I do, they say, oh my gosh, I was just thinking of you. So be sure that you tune into that. If you're thinking of someone or you suddenly get the urge to call somebody, just do it. Yeah. And calling is way better than texting, right? Writing a letter, sending a card, or calling somebody has your energy on it and in it, and they can feel it, right? All right, so we're using, the Gilded Tarot for your October portion, and then we're going to use a different tarot for November. Okay, so the Hierophant, 5, change. The Hierophant, wisdom, traditions, religious beliefs, Taurus energy. If you have Taurus prominently in your chart, then this is just a reminder that this is your reading, so pay attention. 8 of Wands and the Tower. Wow, those don't really go together, do they? 8 of Wands is hit. Well, maybe, because the Tower can be a clean slate or a beginning again, starting over. A lot of people don't see the Tower as a new beginning, but it can be, right? It can be. Judgment, you're being called to action. You're being asked to do something. What's your answer going to be, right? Are you going to even hear the call? Got to pay attention to your gut, right? 9 of Wands, wounded warrior. A lot of action and passion that you've put into something and it's coming to an end. You're almost done. So there could be some sort of project or job and you're almost through. It could be emotional, but Wands are action and passion. So it's not typically that. Sorry, my ear was itching just then. Okay, and the camera's rolling, so it's not like I can... When the camera wasn't facing me, I could just scratch my head or whatever and nobody knew, right? But I was given the advice to have the camera facing me so people could feel my energy and all of the love that I put into doing these readings. So that's why I changed it up. We'll see if anybody likes it this way. Okay. 5, change, Hierophant, Taurus energy, traditions, religion, traditional beliefs, traditions in the family, like that. So it could be that you are sticking with tradition or breaking from it. That's usually what I say. Could be that you're sticking with, your Catholic beliefs or you're breaking from that. These are just examples that I'm giving you for that card. But it could just be Taurus energy. Take it how it resonates for you, okay? 8 of Wands, action and passion, right? Action and passion. 8s are mastery and infinity. This is when you set your mind on a goal or something that you want to do or achieve, you're going to hit the mark. It's going to hit the bullseye. It's going to happen very quickly. When you say, well, this is what I want to do, you just kind of go for it and it works. Then you have the Tower. The Tower is 16, which is 7. This is reflection on things that you've done. You see there's a person falling out of the tower. The crown is kind of breaking off the tower. So this can be somebody that you've put on a pedestal, somebody that you've believed, somebody that you've really worked with a lot, could disappoint you in some way. But we shouldn't put people on pedestals anyway, so that could be a lesson there. It could also just be when you break... Oh, you can't see the card. So if you break from tradition, it could cause a Tower moment and it could cause things to change. Like, let's say, I'll give you an easy example. Let's say that you always host Thanksgiving at your house and you just make the announcement to your family, well, we're going out to dinner this year because I don't feel like doing all that work. And people are like, oh my God, they just freak out. And that could cause a tower moment. But if that's what you feel like doing, then that's what you should do, right? So sometimes we cause tower moments. The tower moment could be caused by whatever this new thing is that you're going to do that's going to hit the mark. Maybe somebody doesn't like that. They want you to stay the same. They want things to stay the same. So remember also, we're talking about mid to end of October here. Then you have judgment. This is a call to action. You see how that's Gabriel blowing the horn and all those people are rising up. But this also can be you judging yourself. Like, let's just say that you did decide that you didn't want to cook Thanksgiving dinner or have everybody over this year, or do the same thing you've been doing. You want to change it up, maybe. And then you're judging yourself about that. You're saying, well, why did I do that? Because now I've upset everybody. So Aries, you don't, not that you are typically like that. Usually Aries is pretty firm and like, well, this is the way it is. If you don't like it, too bad. But you could also be being asked to do something that you need to consider. Do I really want to do this? Or would I rather not? Right? So when you have a call to action, it's your choice whether you say yes or no. Okay? And then you have this Nine of Wands. Nines are accomplishment. You have done a lot. So you have the Eight of Wands, and then you have the Nine of Wands. Oh. Whoa! Let's keep your hands on the cards. All right, so you have the Eight of Wands, right? Which is action, hitting the bullseye, getting it done, getting there, right? And then you have the Nine of Wands, where you've put in all that work and all that effort, and you're feeling a little bit dragged down by it, Aries. You're like, oh God, see this guy, he's like, oh geez, I'm so glad that's over. I'm glad I've completed that. That was hard work. So, yeah, mid to end of October, there could be something that you're really working hard to get done. Maybe you have a deadline and you really want to finish it up. Once you get going on it, it's going to go really fast, or else you're going to put in a lot of time to make it go fast. And then once you realize it's done, that's when you say, geez, I need a break. And then you have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups can be partnership. Cups is love, nurturing, water signs. Twos are balance and choice. So this card, and take it how it resonates for you, it's either asking you to balance your masculine and feminine Aries, meaning, be a little more soft or a little more assertive, whichever it fits for you, right? Or it could mean that your partnership, whatever it is, it could be a love partnership. I don't know why. It could be a love partnership, but it could be a business partnership, right? Maybe that's getting balanced out, right? It could have something to do with the wands thing, right? So Two of Cups, partnership, balance, choice. That's the other thing. So you may have a choice about who you want to move on with once you finish that project or whatever it is that you did. Maybe you're going to have to choose a new business partner or a new collaborator. Let's say it that way. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Your animal oracle is 35, squirrel. Plan for the future and accumulate resources. 35 is an 8. That's your second 8 of the reading. 8s are mastery and infinity. Squirrels are masters of putting it away for a rainy day or a snowy one, right? Squirrels work tirelessly all through the summer and the fall to get everything stored away for winter. So that could be get your savings built up. It could mean get some water and food stored up. I don't know, wood, for your wood stove or fireplace. It could mean whatever it means for you. Take it how that resonates. Okay, I'm going to pause so we can move on to November. So just a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, Aries. So the month of November is going to bring a very different energy on the scene. So from the Tea Leaf Oracle, you have not. Unsuccessful plans. Okay, so this could go back to what we were talking about wanting to do something different for Thanksgiving. Maybe you bring that up and people are like, no, we don't want to do that. I don't know. Or maybe you just plan something and somebody, like you plan to go to lunch with somebody and they break those plans and it throws a monkey wrench in your whole, what you were going to do at that meeting. Okay. But then the beetle comes in with good fortune. The beetle comes in with good fortune. Then, box, you will receive a gift. Then, coins. Oh, man, this... Come on. Money will be coming to you. So in November, even though you have some unsuccessful plans, you have all of this. A gift, money will be given to you, and good fortune. Good fortune, a gift, and money will be coming to you. Wow, Aries. All right, so you could have some struggles, in the month of October. In the beginning of November, you could have some plans that are broken and unsuccessful. But by the end of November, you will be getting some sort of a gift of some kind. Money will be coming to you somehow. It could be by your own means, right? Maybe your business really takes off in November. Maybe you get a big bonus that you weren't expecting. I don't know, maybe you sell a piece of property. Maybe you start selling the things that you create. Okay, wow. 2 cards. All right. 6 of Swords, new beginning. Heading there. Don't carry your baggage. Page of Pentacles, that is something new, maybe career-oriented, business-oriented. We were just saying that, right? So in November, you're headed to something different. 6 of Swords, communication and thought. Maybe you're communicating in a different way. You need to think about not dragging old experiences into a new thing, right? That's what the 6 of Swords is about. It's about going to a new place with new energy and new ideas. The Lovers, that's Gemini. If you have Gemini prominently in your chart, Aries, or a Gemini prominently around you, that could be saying that. But the Lovers is choice, right? So you have to choose how you're going to go forward. Are you going to carry all that old baggage, grief, and grudges and whatnot into your new situation? Or are you going to be able to leave that behind? Yeah. And then you have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, more about how you earn your living, your money, what you're going to do with what you've created. We just said that, right? The 7 of Pentacles shows a person looking at their creations, trying to decide what to do with it. So, as I said, your business could have a real boost in November, or you could decide to finally sell some things that you have created. That's the feeling that I'm getting. But it could also be a work bonus, right? It could be that for sure. 7 of Pentacles can also be, maybe you really want to go on a special vacation, or maybe you really want to do some destination thing for Thanksgiving because you're tired of the tradition and you want to do something different. Maybe you decide to take a 401k loan or take some money out of savings. Maybe you've been saving up for a long time and you feel like it's ready to take some of that money and do something fun for yourself in November. Wow, this last card has taken its time, let me tell you. Last card. Okay. All right. They gave you 2. Okay. King of Pentacles and 9 of Swords. Okay. All right. So let's take these in the way that they came out. Definitely don't want to get into anxiety. Okay. So your reading starts with swords and ends with swords with the tarot portion. 6 of Swords, we already talked about. This person is trying to go to something new with the angel on the front of the boat with, 3 full bags of, baggage, literal baggage. Because swords are communication, you're thinking or communicating with the old way, blocking the new beginning. Page of Pentacles. Pentacles are Earth signs, they are career, they are how you earn your living, what you do to get money to pay your bills. Pages are novices or new at that. So something new could be coming in with your business, as I said. The lovers, this can be Gemini, but the lovers card is about choice. It's not really about lovers, right? It can be, but most of the time, because in the original tarot when it was created, the lovers was a choice. It was actually a man who had the choice between two women. So this has always been choice. What is going to be your choice for what you do with what you've created? Seven of Pentacles, right? Sevens being reflection, thinking about what you've created and trying to decide how you want to use it. What do you want to do with what you've created? Is it time to start selling it? Is it time to get a website? Is it time to bring it to a shop that can sell it for you? Is it time to open your own shop? The universe. I missed this when it came out. This is the world card. This is having everything that you have dreamed of. And feeling really good about it. This is 21, which is a 3, which is creation and collaboration. You see in this card, the woman is kind of inside the glacier or the mountain. But yeah, this is things coming to fruition that you have imagined and wanted to create. So November is really going to bring something in, but you got to leave the old baggage. Don't judge the new situation by what you've been through. And here is the King of Pentacles, more about what you've created. So the Seven of Pentacles shows you trying to choose what you want to go forward with, what you want to do, what you want to use of your wisdom, which degree do you want to use, what job do you want to take, how do you want to move forward. The King of Pentacles is the master of creating wealth and abundance, and he has, right? A lot of times the message with the King of Pentacles is that he wants to take a rest from all that creating, right? And the last card out is another card of swords, the Nine of Swords, right? Worry and anxiety, right? Don't get into worry and anxiety, Aries, because it is really going to hold you back. If you get into worrying, like let's say you really want to create a website, but you have to take $1,000, out of your savings to do it. If you get into this mindset, you'll never know what will happen. Now, I am not telling you what to do with your money. I am giving you the messages that are coming through to me regarding this. So your tarot started with this Six of Swords, this communication, thoughts, communication, words, and the advice is to throw some of that baggage out, for crying out loud. And then the last card is the Nine of Swords. You're up at night worrying about some decision that you've made and it's not going to change it, or worrying about what's going to happen coming in the future. Please, you cannot let that take you over. Okay. Second sign in a row where Spirit wants me to clarify. Okay, what do you have to say about that Nine of Swords? Because that was kind of the extra card that flew out of the deck. And you have the Hermit and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands and the Hermit, to clarify. So Knight of Wands, to clarify the Nine of Swords, is you got to just go forward. You've got to just go for it, right? The Knight of Wands is action and passion. Wands is fire signs. So when it comes to that Nine of Swords, you can't worry. You just have to do it, right? And then you have the Hermit. Before you do it, you need to meditate and tune into your gut to get the right answer of how you should go forward. Oh my God. I don't know why. The camera has a hard time focusing on this particular deck. This happens a lot. Anyway, Hermit is Virgo energy. Virgo is perfectionism, and you need to tune in. So the Hermit has a lantern. You need something to light the way for you. But don't get into that Nine of Swords energy. Forge ahead, like the Knight of Wands is telling you. Look within for the light and the feeling of how you should proceed. Okay? Remember, you had those cards of not unsuccessful plan. Don't worry about it if a plan falls apart, because money's coming to you, good fortune is coming to you, and you will receive a gift. Look at the animal oracle card you have. 44 is a master number. Ladybugs are luck. Luck and protection and joy in the small things. Luck, protection, and joy in the small things. Love it. Love it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is face the camera to the cards and recap everything so you can see all of the cards, okay? Hang on. Okay, so for mid to end of October, you had the ancestors. Remember that? The love and legacy of your DNA. Call on the ancestors for strength to go through whatever it is you need to go through in October, right? Elephant, long journey, physical or mental, that will leave you wiser at the end. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. Dog, far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. Then you had this Hierophant, Taurus energy, right? Traditions, beliefs, religion, either keeping to it or breaking from it. You had that Eight of Wands hitting the bullseye, that Tower moment, which is a clean slate. It's also something that may be caused by your decisions regarding traditions, beliefs, and what you want to do. You have the Judgment card, either judging yourself, being too harsh on yourself, or somebody's asking you to do something and you need to decide what you're going to answer it, yes or no. Then you have that Nine of Wands. See, 8, 9, getting there, hitting the bullseye, finishing up the project and whatever it is. Then you have that Two of Cups, right? Partnership energy, choice energy, balance energy coming in at the end. Then you had Squirrel, right? Storing things up, getting ready. Sorry, I can't remember exactly. Plan for the future and accumulate resources. That is asking you to make sure you have enough savings or water or food or wood or whatever it is for you, okay? So October is from here back, from here over is November. So in November, unsuccessful plans, good fortune, money is coming to you and you will receive a gift. So the beginning of November could start out a little bit rocky because you have plans that are thwarted, okay? But then you're going to move into the luck and good fortune. Six of Swords, communication. Sixes are harmony, which you can't have if you're dragging all your old grudges, worries, pains, arguments, whatever it is with you. You need to let that go so you can move on. This Page of Pentacles, something new in how you earn your living, how you pay your bills, but maybe a little bit more to learn from that. Then you have the Lovers, which is a choice. This can be choice. Lovers can be choice. Can it be a new partner? Yes, it can, for some of you. Seven of Pentacles, created all these things, now deciding, okay, what do I want to do with my creations? The Universe, which is the World card, 21, 3, creation, collaboration, right? If you decide, or when you decide to do whatever you're going to do, work-wise, money-wise, website, creation, you can get to that comfort of, okay, I've made it. I've got everything that I need to have. My business is running smoothly. Wow, everything is panning out. King of Pentacles. After all this work, right? All this work with the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, getting there. King of Pentacles says, okay, I've created all this now. It's running smoothly. I can take a rest. I can take a vacation. In comes that pesky Nine of Swords, giving you some anxiety about things. You want to stay away from that. This is your own thoughts, right, Aries? And then they said, Knight of Wands. Don't worry about doing it. Just do it, okay? Don't worry about doing it. Just do it. With the Hermit. The Hermit has a lantern to light your way, but you have to tune into your gut intuition in order to see the path, okay? I hope that makes sense. And then your last card out was this 44 Ladybug. Luck and protection and joy in the small. As you're going along, October to November, don't forget to have joy in the smallest of things. A beautiful fall leaf, a flower that's still blooming, your fresh cut flowers on the table in your house. Just any small thing. Remember to have joy for that. Okay, Aries, I really hope this has helped. Please let me know in the comments. I would absolutely love to hear from you on how this video touched you or resonated with you. Peace and kindness every single day.